Every breakthrough begins with a blank page, but nothing is more intimidating than staring at that emptiness, waiting for something, anything to appear. We've all been there. Ideas swirling in our heads but paralyzed by fear. Fear of not being good enough, of failing, of wasting time. But here's the truth. Starting messy is better than not starting at all. That first sentence doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to exist. Perfection can wait. Today, we give ourselves permission to begin. That's it. One word, one thought, one step. The page won't fill itself, but once you begin, momentum follows. Let's break the myth that creativity comes in lightning bolts. It doesn't. It comes when you show up, even scared, even uncertain, especially then. So if you're listening and your page is still blank, take this moment. Open your notebook, your document, your mind. Write something, anything. The breakthrough is coming, but it starts with the courage to begin.
Creativity isn't magic. It's muscle. And like any muscle, it needs repetition to grow. The second step after starting is showing up again. And again. Routines aren't about restriction, they're about rhythm. When do your thoughts feel sharpest? When is your energy highest? That's when you write, sketch, build. You don't need hours, just a slice of the day that's yours. The secret? Consistency beats intensity. A great routine is built for you, not borrowed from someone else. Maybe it's 10 minutes with your morning coffee, or an hour every Sunday evening. Make it sacred, make it sustainable. Habits form identity, and identity fuels breakthroughs. So build your creative life like a garden, one seed, watered daily. Trust that even slow progress is still progress. Over time, you'll stop dreading the blank page because you'll know exactly when and how to meet it. And with every session, you get closer to the real magic, momentum.
That voice in your head, the one that says, "This isn't good enough." Who do you think you are? You're not creative. That's not truth. That's fear, wearing a mask. The inner critic doesn't disappear, but you can turn the volume down. Name it. Talk back. Say, "I hear you, but I'm creating anyway." Mindfulness helps here. So does compassion. You're not supposed to get it perfect on the first try. That's not creativity. That's pressure. Let yourself make a mess. Let yourself be a beginner. Growth lives in the rough drafts. The critic gets louder the closer you are to something real. That means you're on the right path. So write the bad page. Sketch the weird idea. Speak your thoughts before they're ready. You can't edit a blank page, but you can shape a messy one. And over time, your critic learns you're not listening, you're doing. And doing is where breakthroughs are born.
Your voice isn't something you discover all at once. It's something you grow into, through trial, error, and repetition. You don't need to sound like anyone else. In fact, you shouldn't. The world doesn't need another copy. It needs you. What do you care about? What do you notice that others overlook? Your experiences, your struggles, your humor, your fire? That's where your voice lives. At first, you may imitate. That's okay. Imitation is the start of every creative journey. But with time, you'll notice something original starting to peek through. That's your voice. Don't force it. Let it unfold. Keep creating. Keep showing up. And slowly your voice will grow stronger, clearer, more confident. The goal isn't to be loud. The goal is to be true. And when you speak from that place, people will listen. Not because it's perfect, but because it's real.
Breakthroughs rarely come from one giant leap. More often, they come from a series of small, steady steps. A sentence written, a sketch completed, a bold email sent. These tiny wins add up brick by brick into confidence and progress. Celebrate them. Too often, we rush past the small victories chasing the big moment. But it's the little moments that shape us. Keep a journal of your wins. Look back when doubt creeps in. You'll see a trail of progress behind you, proof that you're growing. Remember, creative breakthroughs aren't lightning strikes. They're campfires, built slowly. One spark, one match, one dry twig. The small win is the breakthrough. Stack enough of them, and one day, you'll look up and realize you're no longer where you started. You're somewhere new, somewhere stronger, somewhere real.
There will be days when you don't feel like creating. Days when motivation vanishes and the spark dims. That's normal. Motivation is a feeling. It comes and goes. But discipline stays. This is where your routine saves you. It's the bridge between low days and breakthrough days. On hard days, lower the bar. Don't aim for brilliance. Aim for presence. Write one sentence. Sketch one line. Show up, even briefly. That act alone is a win. Because momentum is a result of movement, not mood. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You do it, not because it's exciting, but because it matters. Creativity works the same way. Trust that showing up, even in small ways, is a sign of commitment. And over time, the spark will return. Not as a flash, but as a steady glow. The path isn't always lit, but you're still on it.
We want our work to be neat, polished, perfect. But the truth? Breakthroughs are born in the mess. The unfinished drafts, the scattered notes, the ugly sketches. Creativity is chaos before its clarity. So stop waiting for your ideas to be fully formed before you begin. Begin now. Embrace the mess. Make a beautiful disaster. It's not failure. It's foundation. The best work starts out rough. Give yourself space to be bad, to be wild, to not know where it's going. That's how the path appears, step by uncertain step. The mess is where your voice stumbles into something true, where accidents become style, where mistakes teach you what matters. Don't rush past the mess, sit in it, honor it, and trust it will lead you somewhere you couldn't plan, but needed to go.
Not everything deserves your time. Not every opinion deserves your attention. To reach a breakthrough, you must protect your energy. That means setting boundaries, saying no, stepping away from comparison. Every scroll, every distraction, every unnecessary yes pulls you further from your creative core. Protecting your energy isn't selfish, it's essential. You are the vessel for your ideas. Keep that vessel steady. Rest, move, reflect. Surround yourself with people who nurture growth, not drain it. Silence the noise long enough to hear your own voice again. Clarity comes when you protect the space to think, to feel, to create. You don't owe anyone access to your energy. Give it freely to what feeds you. Because energy is your most valuable creative currency, and when protected, it becomes power.
We wait, we tweak, we hesitate, always thinking, just a little better, then I'll share. But breakthroughs don't come from hiding, they come from revealing. Share before you're ready, not recklessly, but bravely. Let your imperfect work touch someone. Let your unfinished ideas find connection. Vulnerability is a creative force. When you share early, you invite feedback, conversation, and growth. You also silence the inner perfectionist, because real progress happens in the open. Start small. A paragraph, a sketch, a thought. Post it. Say it. Show it. Not for validation, but for freedom. You never know who might need what you've been holding back. And in the act of sharing, you become more than a creator. You become a connector. That's the true breakthrough.
We often imagine a breakthrough as a single, explosive moment, everything changing overnight. But more often, breakthroughs are quiet. They're the moment you didn't quit, the day you showed up anyway, the courage to start again. Breakthroughs aren't always loud, but they are always meaningful. Maybe your breakthrough is in how you see yourself now. More capable, more grounded, more you. This series started with a blank page. And if you've come this far, you've proven something powerful. You can create, you can grow, and you are already breaking through. So keep going. The next blank page is waiting. But now, you don't fear it. You're ready for it. And that, more than anything else, is the breakthrough.